Anti-American Kaepernick was just spotted at a secret event. Here's who he was pushing his hate towards. Colin Kaepernick set the internet ablaze last year when he refused to stand for the national anthem and at first sat and eventually knelt. Now this year the controversy has worsened as more and more amateur and professional athletes have taken a knee to express some type of solidarity with those protesting. While the initial protest was meant to represent standing against systemic racism in American society after the numerous deaths of African American young men and women at the hands of law enforcement, the controversy has now become an issue about respecting the flag and whether kneeling and sitting during the anthem gives veterans the respect they are owed for having fought for their country. Despite Kaepernick not getting signed with any teams this year, he is still working for the causes most important to him, and recently he was spotted at an event in Harlem, New York. A photo of him during the event shows him with braided hair and a dashiki, surrounded by an ethnically diverse group of people. This took place during the middle of the day on a public street, but very few reporters were there. Kaepernick had donated $25,000 to the Dream Chapter School. It was part of a $1 million pledge he had made. During the event, he worked with the Know Your Rights campaign, which seeks to raise awareness on self-empowerment and interacting with law enforcement. In an Instagram post, Kaepernick posted the following about the day's events and his work. I was in Harlem with Nitty having an amazing conversation with the freshman class of Dreams. Seeing all of your faces gave me hope and motivation. We can make this world a better place. We hope you enjoy your brand new backpacks and are ready for the school year. Where are Dream? We are Dream. Oh, excuse me. A few weeks ago, Kaepernick donated, okay, we know that, ninth graders about activism, taking risks and starting difficult conversations. We're so grateful to have friends who believe in our youth and their future. We are Dream. Look at his Twitter.
You gotta speak just in an unjust room, even if no one else likes what you have to say.
I'm away down. I'm away down. What the one that was trying to get me down. I'm away down.
They tell me I should fix my grill cause I got money now. I ain't gonna sit around in front like I ain't thought about it. A perfect smile is more appealing, but it's funny how this crooked, look at how far I done got without.
Some people right now might have more privilege than others for whatever reason. If you have that privilege, go ahead, use it, and help those who don't have that right now.
I'm away down.
Notice that they use all this music to attract the young folks. Many of his detractors point to the sentiment that Kaepernick started all of this for his desire to be on the front page of various news organizations and for 15 minutes of fame. However, his supporters have pointed to his continued work this year, even after he was fired and not re-signed by the NFL team, as well as his being relatively silent in the media during the protests that are taking place without him. Kaepernick received support from many celebrities and Hollywood elites, as well as politicians and public servants. Depending on who you ask, that is not necessarily a good thing. One person in particular who had something to say was well-known rapper Bet reported the following on his comments. Colin Kaepernick is still out of a job nearly 1 year after he kneeled during the national anthem in protest of police brutality and racism, and Snoop Dogg is fed up. Like many others, Snoop is tired of seeing other athletes with less talent than the free agent getting signed to the NFL. So in response, the rapper posted a video on Instagram explaining his grievances. Back to Hood News, the NFL signs another bum, a quarterback, and Colin Kaepernick is still at home without a job. Snoop said in the close-up video on his Instagram account, they signed another, blank bum, but didn't want to give my blank a job. The Never Left artist then turned his comments towards NFL owners, demanding they take a chance on Kaepernick. NFL owners, can y'all please give Colin Kaepernick a shot? I'm asking, he continued, it's so many bums out there on Sunday playing. Can cuz get a shot? NFL owners, somebody's blank. I wish Al Davis was alive because it wouldn't even be no blank conversation. He wouldn't have been pulled the trigger where the real blank owners at. Oh, and it goes on and on and on. Well, look no further than the former quarterback's professional football record, and you will see why he lost his job. Nobody wants to keep bad talent. To add insult to injury, who would want to keep out bad talent that brings an excessive amount of controversy to the table? That is just bad business. Share this if you think Kaepernick is brainwashing the youth of our generation by going to and hosting these types of events. Of course he is, and he's also funded by George Soros. That's who's paying him. That's why he doesn't care, and that's why he's doing all of this. He's getting paid. Don't worry about Kaepernick. He's making his money. He's a sellout, but he's still making his money. But how many of them are they going to be paying? That's what I'd like to know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.